what's this magic wand she has? And where can I get one? Do they sell these at Target or what? Because I want a magic wand that can get kids magically reading. Every child on this planet can become a strong and confident reader. And the best part, it can be simple, quick, and fun to support your readers at home. We are on a mission to help every single child become a strong and confident reader. And we believe that parents play an enormous role in making that happen and making school a safe place, bringing joy to reading, and helping open up doors for your child's future. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Megan. If you don't know me, I am a co-founder of Developing Readers Academy, along with who I love to call my work wife. Here she is. Laura. She's amazing. She's awesome. Today we are talking about the magic wand that is going to get your kids reading. This one magic thing that is going to make every child learn how to read. If you don't hear the sarcasm in my voice, there's a little sarcasm here because this is actually... I'm going to start with a story here. I was a first year teacher. I was teaching third grade. I had my classroom, which I like to now call my closet classroom because they put me, as a new teacher, new to the building, they put me under the stairs in this tiny room. It was always very stinky because I had third graders, which is, they're just kind of stinky at that age when you put them in enclosed. A lot of them, there's 30 of them in this enclosed small room. Anyways, I remember sitting there in this stinky room and the EL teacher, which is the English language teacher, came in and goes, "You have a couple of my friends in your room." And beginning of the school year here, "You have a couple of my friends in your room. Don't worry, I have the magic wand. I'm going to get all of them right where they need to be." And I was a new teacher. I had never heard that phrase before. So I was like, what's this magic wand she has? And where can I get one? Do they sell these at Target or what? Because I want a magic wand that can get kids magically reading. And then I came to realize that it was a joke and that she was really saying there is no magic wand. And that is what the magic wand is. There is no magic wand. There isn't this one thing you're going to do and in 2 days your child's going to be miraculously reading and writing and all the things. And that's what I've come to realize. And it's kind of a ongoing joke that I've heard from English language teachers, from special education teachers. I know me and Laura would joke about it when we were reading specialists at a school, helping struggling readers. Oh, they send them to us. We have the magic wand. It's kind of just a way for people to say, us as professionals working with kids that have special needs, we don't have that one little trick that's going to get all the kids going. What it takes, what truly the magic wand is consistency, working on the right skills, and building grit in our kids. That is what the magic wand is. And then I'm going to throw this out there. If you're a parent or if you're a teacher watching this, you are the magic wand. How does that make you feel when you hear that? You are the magic wand, like you. Because what happens if kids don't have constant support and cheerleaders and people on their side moving them forward, even when it's tough, they're going to give up. And that is the only way that kids are going to lose, is if they give up. If they have the right support, if they're working on the right skills, if they're practicing consistently and they're building their grit, they're going to learn how to read and write. So when I think about a magic wand and what is the thing that's going to get our kids on track, I think of the support system in place, whether it's their teachers, whether it's their parents. And what that means, it puts a little pressure on us as the support system, because that's who I identify as too, is I support families, I support kids, I support my own children. It puts pressure on us to know what we're doing, imperfectly know what we're doing, because none of us will know everything. But we have to have this level of discipline of, I am going to do whatever it takes to get my child on track. We have to have that level of discipline as support systems. And know that we are going to take missteps sometimes. We're going to do things wrong, or we're going to not do it consistently. We're going to skip reading. It's going to happen, but we're going to be disciplined enough to get back on track and to never give up on our kids. That is what our kids need. That is what the magic wand is. And then if we can work on the right skills, if we can assess them so that we can track their growth and fill in gaps, if we can be consistent, if we can build grit in them, your children will learn to read and they'll learn to write. It's just 1,000% I believe this. 1,000% I believe your children can be strong, confident readers. I know they can. I've seen it. I've seen it with the kids that we're working on who didn't believe in themselves. And then we get the right systems in place for them and we be their unconditional cheerleaders. That's what I like to call Laura and I. We're unconditional cheerleaders. Like, we are here to bring out the positivity, the compassion, the momentum to keep kids going. That's what our kids need. I'm going to wrap up here with a little analogy. And this is something I've never done, but there was a Kevin Bacon movie on this about white water rafting. Is that what it's called? White river rafting, right? White river rafting. That's what it's called. I remember as a kid watching a Kevin Bacon movie on this, and it kind of scared me. It was kind of a scary movie. Anyways, he was a bad guy. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. You might know what I'm talking about. Anyways, imagine you are rafting down a river with your kids, okay? It's you and your child in front of you. And it's a smooth sailing, and everyone's happy, right? Everyone's happy. But eventually, if you're going white river rafting, you know that it's not always going to be smooth sailing. You can expect that. And you might be getting to these more treacherous waters, and your kids might hit these rough patches, and they might get really scared, and they might want to jump off. They might want to stop. I just want to stop. I can't do this. I can't do this. Your job as their guide, sitting there with them, is going to be to keep them calm and to keep them moving forward. And that's what our job is when we're teaching our kids how to do anything, but learning to read especially, is I would anticipate there's going to be times where you hit rough patches. Anticipate that there's going to be times that it's hard, that your child wants to give up, that your child doesn't want to do it. They want to just jump off the boat and go to the shore and be safe on the side, where they just aren't really moving forward at all, though, right? They're just right where they are because it's too scary. Our job is to keep them in the boat and to keep them moving forward through the rough patch, because you know you're going to get to smooth waters. You will. You'll get through it because you're not going to stop. And that's exactly what it's like for our kids. And we're teaching our kids, as you're the guide right now, if they're a younger reader, whether you're a teacher or a parent, you're the guide right now. You're teaching your kids that we don't get off the boat and give up when we hit these rough waters, because we know and we expect there's going to be smoother waters down the road. And we're going to get there, and we're not giving up. And eventually we're releasing this belief into our kids, and we're showing them how to do that on their own, so that when eventually they are hitting rough patches and you're not on the boat and they're by themselves, they're not going to get off and go, I can't do this. I'm staying where I am. We want to teach them to keep going forward, even when they're on the boat alone. And when they're reading and learning new things, if we can teach them to expect rough times, but then expect it to be smooth again because they're going to keep going, they're going to start doing this themselves. They're going to be building this grit and this perseverance in themselves when you're not on the boat, because you're not always going to be on the boat with them. You're building these independent problem solvers and these independent kids that will persevere and persist through the rough patches and into smoother waters. And I think this is just a beautiful visual when I close my eyes and I imagine this with my two kiddos in the boat with me. And right now my job is training them that it's okay, don't be scared. I know this is rough and you want to get off, but we're not getting off this boat. We're getting through this, so that eventually when I'm not on the boat, both of my children are going to get through hard times on their own. And that's my thought here. I know we started with magic wands and now we're ending with rafting, but it's all good. It's all good here. The magic wand is you. The magic wand is you. Find out what skills your kids need. Be consistent in helping them. Help them build grit, there we go, and to get to those smoother patches, to not get off the boat. And your kids are going to end up where you want them to be. They're going to do amazing things in this world. I can't wait for our future, because if we can help our kids now when they're young get these mindsets and build these strategies, our future of this world looks very bright. It's in our children's hands, and we're there to guide them and mold them and get them there. So I commend you a million times over, whether you're a teacher or a parent watching this. You're amazing. Keep it up. You're doing amazing things in this world. Thank you for investing your time in me today. I so appreciate it. And I hope you're walking away feeling just a little bit pumped up. I want to pump you up a little bit because you deserve it. All right, happy reading, keep reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.